Straight up, I officially do not know what to do anymore. Initially, when I started these videos, I didn't because I was just not happy with the way professional wrestling was being run in Quebec. I said what I felt, and I targeted an individual. Obviously, it was Sylvain Grenier, an individual who I hate his guts, just to say it straight out. He's a manipulator. He's used me. He's used NCW. He's used so many people just to get what he wants. And in the end, he doesn't pay back what he owes. But as a result of me saying these things, I've come to a point right now where I guess it should have been expected. I guess in a way I did expect it. Where TOW has associated me with them as a result. Sylvain Grenier, you punked me. You called me in my own house. Well done. You know, like you forced me. You played my hand. You say, do I have the balls to show up to TOW? I have the balls to show up to TOW. The thing is, I don't want to support you, you sly bitch. There's a reason why they call you sly, I guess. The problem for me is obviously ego. That's the problem with Quebec wrestling. I guess this is the third video that I'm doing, the last video, and the lesson is what's killing Quebec wrestling is the ego. On a good example of how people's egos are so up their asses is when Sylvain, and unfortunately LaFista was also in this conversation, I got the impression she agreed with him, which kind of disappointed me. You guys said that the people supporting me, I shouldn't listen to them because they're not in a league that I'm in. They're not in a league that Sylvain's in. They're not in a league that LaFisto's in. Guys, come on. Seriously? These guys, these individuals that are making their opinions heard, the fans, the workers, the volunteer workers, are the people involved in the federations that have been here far longer than TOW, Sylvain, me, or LaFisto. They've been here for like 20 years. We're talking about places like NCW, ICW, IWS back in the day, places in Quebec City that have busted their asses, you know, like this is like the farm team for the major wrestlers, where the major wrestlers come from in Quebec, you know, like, of course we have to listen to their opinions because they're the ones that are working the hardest to keep Quebec wrestling alive. And I find it's ridiculous that you guys would say I should ignore them. They have an entitled to their opinion. But Sly, you have such a big ego, this huge ego, that you only take in stuff you want to hear and you reject things you don't want to hear. You can't take criticism. And this might be my problem. My ego might be getting in the way because you know what? You called me during my own personal time. You forced me to be on a TOW radio show. And now people are saying Sylvain versus Sylvain Grenier versus Samson would be a great match. You know what? It'll never happen. But I wish somehow that it could be Samson and Sylvain in the ring meeting for the first time in 3 years, and they had no discussion of this prior to that. I don't want to see your face before that day, and I just want to see how the professional would do against the guy who does it as a hobby. It'd be a dream. I wish you'd have the balls to make a match, Sly versus Samson. But you know what, people? It'll never happen. Why? Because Sylvain is a chicken shit.